Well, Sharpie barks at some unknown object. Anyways, yeah, I'm watching a video of a remote viewer, and she brought up an interesting point about disclosure. Disclosure may not necessarily be what you expect it to be. And she brought up a very interesting point. She said that what if you're watching a live performance of Justin Bieber, and then all of a sudden he transforms into a full 8-foot tall reptilian right in front of your eyes. What are you all going to do with that? Can you process that in your mind? Are you going to be able to handle that shit? Because truthfully, some of that may happen. A lot of your politicians, a lot of your musicians, a lot of people in industry, people in the banks, maybe even, may not necessarily be human. They may be reptilian, or they might be even something else. So are you prepared for that type of disclosure? Because that type of disclosure has every possibility of happening just as any other type. And so, she brought up a great point, and I wanted to stop and do a quick video on this while it's fresh in my mind, because, disclosure, we all want disclosure. Those of us that are in the know and that are intelligent, we want disclosure. But disclosure may not necessarily come the way we want it to either. And so it's like, okay, are we prepared to see Justin Bieber turn into an 8-foot tall reptilian? Are we prepared to see Donald Trump turn into a Tyrannosaurus Rex? Are we prepared for shit like that? And the answer is maybe. Now, see, I could handle that. I could handle it, no problem. I mean, I've seen the worst of the worst of the worst. And, I've faced down demons, ghosts, goblins. I've dealt with just about everything you could think of, including shadow beings, smoke beings, whatever. And so, I've seen it all, I've done it all, I've dealt with it all. And so for me, seeing Justin Bieber on stage turning into an 8-foot tall reptilian would not bother me in the least. Now, I'm not going to be too thrilled about it, because that's deception. And where does deception come from, class? Demons and evil spirits. That's where deception originated from. Okay, so anybody engaging in deception is doing demonic activity. And so, obviously, if Justin Bieber is not Justin Bieber anymore and he's an 8-foot reptilian, well, that's deception, and that's not a good thing. That's a bad thing. And that leads me into the next question. Why do we have all this low vibration shit going on? Well, there you go, the reptilians. The reptilians, and this is strictly my opinion, the reptilians need the low vibration. Now, I could be wrong on that. I could. But I believe they need it. Because why else would they be hanging in it if they didn't need it, right? And this remote viewer also went into something like two possible Earths, a 5D and a 3D. And those of us that tend to vibrate at higher frequencies, we kind of flip-flop back and forth between the 3D and 5D. And but that eventually there will be 5D, and that's just it. But we're not there yet. Not there yet. Now, I wanted to get this out to you while it's fresh on my mind, number one. And number two, because, there is talk of disclosure. It is out there. And as some of you are aware, I have friends that are ETs. I even have an ET girlfriend, believe it or not. She's a commander of a heavy cruiser. Her words, not mine. It was funny. I was telling somebody, I said, yeah, man, she's commander of a cruiser. And she corrected me right then. I said, no, heavy cruiser. And I'm like, oh, okay, mea culpa, heavy cruiser. So she corrected me literally on the spot while I'm talking to somebody about this. She corrects me right then and there, boom. No, it's a heavy cruiser. I'm like, okay. And she outranks me, so, I have to do what she says anyway, right? But anyway, and somebody was half kidding, half telling the truth. I guess I don't really know, but they're like, well, wait a minute, Bond, doesn't that violate the bigamy laws? And I said, well, what are the damn police going to do? Arrest her? I mean, seriously, what are the police going to do? There's not a damn thing they can do, But yeah, it was pretty cool. And but while this was fresh on my mind, I wanted to discuss it because those of us that are knowledgeable, we do want disclosure. I know I sure do. I'm ready for it. I'm prepared for it. I'm psyched for it. Oh, well, Bon, what about these people that go ape shit and stuff? Well, we do have tranquilizer guns, we can trank them until they come to their senses or something. I don't know. But I mean, I can understand, that if Justin Bieber did transform into an 8-foot-tall reptilian live on stage, I imagine a lot of people would lose their shit. Yeah, absolutely. I imagine there would be. But that's when the other people are like, hey, chill, stay still, don't freak out, stay calm, keep your wits about you. Because that's the key to the whole damn thing, keeping your wits about you. Because if you keep your wits about you, and yes, I notice I look like I'm wearing the Star Trek The Next Generation outfit, set up like this. But, keep your wits about you, and, don't, if it happens, it happens. Now supposedly we had these really, really tall ETs that showed up in some mega mall or something, and the police were even called and everything. And if you encounter something like that, keep your cool at all times. Don't lose your shit. Keep your cool at all times. And that's the key, man. That's key to the whole damn thing. Keep your cool at all times. And so if you do see something wild like that, well, whip out your phone and get that shit on video, and then send it to me. Come talk to me. Tell me, if you need somebody to talk to about this shit, talk to me. Feel free to talk to me. Leave me a PM, a DM, or a message, whatever the hell you call it here on TikTok. Leave me a message if you want to talk about that shit. I'm more than happy to talk to you about it. But whatever you do, don't lose your shit, okay? Keep your wits about you. Stay calm. And if Justin Bieber does turn into an 8-foot-tall reptilian, well, then record that shit and then come get me, okay? That's, I say, well, Bon, you're a sorcerer, but what are you going to do about aliens? Dude, I'm supposedly an earth angel, right? Okay, if I'm an earth angel, I'll be able to deal with it. I'm sure the gods and goddesses will unchain me enough to where that I can handle that situation if it arises. Because those of you that know, the gods and goddesses have me chained up. I can only help others. I cannot help myself. I can only help others. They said, you're too damn powerful right now. You gotta stay on the down low. So, oh well. And that's fine, and I realize why they're doing it, and I realize there's a reason for it and all that good shit, so I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. It's all good. But anyway, while this was fresh on my mind, I thought I would come and I'd tell you about it. And so, if you do see something, don't lose your shit. Keep your cool, and then come get me, and I will help you. All right? I will help you. But don't lose your shit, and don't. This is going to sound wrong, okay? But don't trust anybody. Because the inclination would be to go to the police or go to the government or something like that. No, don't do that. Don't do that. You come to me. Come to me and tell me first. Because how do you know that government official you're talking to isn't also a reptilian? Well, you don't, now do you? Okay? So it might not be a good idea, necessarily, to go to the police or the government or whatever. And I was actually talking to that with my ET friends about that because, I mean, look at what's happened. You know, the ETs have talked to our governments, and our government's plural. Okay, I'm not just singling out any one government. Government's plural. And what's been done? What's happened? Well, not a whole hell of a lot. Now, how? I mean, 1945, right on up to the present fucking day, and I can't see a whole. I mean, you know, okay, great, we got fiber optics. Yay! Yay, we got fiber optics out of it. Okay, great. You know, but I know, man. I mean, we could be so much more farther advanced by now, in my opinion, than we are. But that's me. You know, that's my opinion. But in any event, whatever happens, happens, but don't lose your shit, okay? And if you think you're going to lose your shit, come see me. Contact me. Reach out to me. Whatever. And, because I think, now I don't know, this video of this remote viewer that was being interviewed, I'd have to go back and look at the date, but I mean, you know, I think we might get disclosure, but we might not get it exactly the way we want it, right? We might get it by shock, you know, shock and awe. Hey, surprise, motherfucker, you know. So just keep, like I always say, man, keep your head on a swivel, look around you, look up. Don't forget to look up, look down. Don't just look around, look up and look down too. You know, look all around you. Stay sharp, stay focused. Don't let anything fucking rile you, okay? And if you keep your shit about you, you keep your wits about you, you'll be fine. You'll be fine no matter what they throw at us, you'll be fine. Don't forget we got the fake alien invasion coming. My ET friend said we're going to take care of that shit. I hope so. But, you know, I'm sure they're going to have a lot of stuff they're going to throw at us to get us thinking in a certain direction, and just, you know, stay focused. That's the best thing I can tell you right now. Stay focused, man. Stay focused on what you're doing, and don't let anything rile you, man. Don't let anything rile you, because they're going to try to get your emotions, okay? They're going to try to get you on your emotions. Don't let them do that. Don't let them do that shit. Because they're going to try, man. They're going to try. Well, they're going to try a lot of shit, but they're, you know, mostly they'll try to get you on your emotions. Don't let them do that. Don't let them do that. But in any event, I just wanted to get on here while that was fresh on my mind, because, you know, we may get disclosure, but it may not be the way you're expecting. So, you know, just stay on guard. You know, like I said, learn how to put a cone of protection around you. You know, that's pretty damn important. You know, learn how to use your mind as a weapon to protect yourself, you know, because that's important. And just get ready for anything, man. Just get ready for any fucking thing, because it's untelling what they're liable to throw at us. They're liable to throw everything, including the kitchen sink. So be on your guard. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and went. Y'all have a pleasant day, and better tomorrow. Bye.